Hey yo, can we get a mic check? Yo, what is up, people? It is Saturday. Is there anything embarrassing in the background? A pair of pants. You guys care about a pair of pants? I don't think so. Actually, I need to remember to give my boyfriend his ring compressor back today. That is where I'm going after my live stream. I did not properly prepare my chat. Sorry. Poorly planned. There. Okay. Sorry. I'm not ready. I turned the camera on and I'm not ready properly. Oh, right, ring compressor. Yeah, that's what I was, that just needs to go on my stuff so that I grab it when I leave. Anyway, that was a bit, of a weird start. My apologies. Today, it is Saturday, and we are going to work on the Javelin some more. Get the third video filmed, which should be pretty freaking sweet. Today we're going to be working on suspension, shocks, A-arms, steering blocks, all that crap. So that should be pretty freaking cool. I mean, yeah, I don't have much else to say other than just check this out. This is what we got done last time. Looking very swanky. I love this chassis design. It's really rigid and very stylish. I like it. Well designed. How are you guys? My peeps in the chat, how are you guys? I'm sure some of our regulars will pop up here shortly. Oh, this poor shaft. This poor shaft. Oh well. Steven, good. Thanks for tuning in. Let's get a look at the instructions real quick. And see what exactly I'm going to be doing today. Building shocks. That's great. I love building shocks. Shocks are so much fun. I love shocks. Smile. So we're doing some suspension stuff. Let's see. Upper, oh my gosh, what are those stupid things called? Turnbuckles. Upper turnbuckle. They want you to put those on, and then the lower arms in the rear. Oh, I see. They want you to put the, what is that, the front shock tower on? Okay, so we need 4 turnbuckles. They actually give you the diagram with the length that they need to be, which is freaking awesome. I'm just paranoid about my stream dying because of last weekend. So that's nice. They give you the actual lengths right there in the book. I see. Let's see, that goes on to there. So those guys. Yup, okay. I mean, yeah, honestly, start with step 14. Make some turnbuckles, put them on with the shock towers, move on to the A-arms, and then the steering knuckles and C-hubs. And then some tie rods. Yup. And that stuff gets put together. And then we get some shocks going. Oh, you know what? Oh, no, never mind. Okay. I was thinking that I shouldn't have put the top deck on when I did, but it's fine. It's fine. The way I'm doing this is fine. And then pretty straightforward, just bolt the shocks on. This might be a short video, actually. Depending on how I film it. I mean, I'll probably just film for the front corner and the rear corner. And then build up a shock. So that's not gonna... What? I don't care, Windows 10. I don't care. I guess they're gonna quit supporting Windows 10, apparently, according to that nonsense that just popped up on my computer. Do I care? Not particularly. No. I probably should care, but, you know, whatevs. Whatevs. So... do we even have these upper rods out? Yes, we do. Are they different lengths? They are not. They are all the same length. That is nice. Front ones are 19 millimeters. Rear ones are 20.5. For the turnbuckles, I guess. I'm gonna find my rod ends. Actually, I should probably film a freaking intro first instead of starting to find all this stuff. But it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt to be prepared, you know. Makes filming go much easier when you're prepared. those. Got those. Are these labeled front and rear, or are they the same? Level 2... no, they're the same. That's kind of nice. Like the Slash. Slash 4x4. All the arms are the same. That's quite nice of them to do that. Oh, wait. Are they all the same? Oh. No, they're not. Never mind. They're different. They are different. Duh. I mean, just looking at them, they're obviously different. Like, come on now. Yeah, we're gonna need... What are these? I don't know. Those have E-clips. Those and those. I'm gonna need... Bag D. Yes. More parts. More stuff that we're gonna end up with that is not gonna have a home. Because I'm just dumping it in piles. Because that's good, right? When you're building stuff, just dumping things in piles. Alright. Hold your horses, Erica. Film a freaking intro first, please. Yeah, film an intro. Come on now. Okay. I want to swap SD cards. Because this one has a bunch of footage from a different project on it that I want to keep separate. So that, you know, it's easy to find. Or easy to export, I should say. And I need the empty one, right here. Da. Da. Need my camera over here. Wait, Good Saturday. Wait, is Good Saturday? No, it's Good Sunday, isn't it? That's the religious day. I think it's Good Sunday. Just because Steven said Good Saturday, and I was like, wait a minute. Is he saying it's a good Saturday? Or it's the Good Saturday? I don't know. I think it's Good Sunday, though. That's the, like, religious one. I need the light. I hope you guys don't mind me just completely rambling, as I'm working. Gives you something to listen to while you're working. Or doing whatever. I don't know what you guys are doing. A good Saturday. Alright. It is indeed a pretty good Saturday. I've been very productive today. I have begun welding together an oil tank. I'm sure I'll probably go over some of this stuff later once my regulars show up. But, I mean, I am streaming earlier than usual today, but that's alright. I was welding up an oil tank at 4 in the morning, because when else would you weld up an oil tank other than 4 in the morning? You know, because last night there was beer. Beer is good. I fell asleep, woke up at 4 and couldn't get back to sleep. There's a spider on my wall. Hi, friend. Hello. Have fun. So yeah, that's the way things go. Alright, I need... What do I need? I need my lapel, mic. Hopefully it lasts throughout the stream. It should do. I'm not sure when I last charged it, but I haven't used it that much. I've been using it for the oil pump build, which I don't think I've mentioned yet on stream. My hair is wet too because I just took a shower. In case you're wondering why my hair looks weird. Which you're probably not. You're probably just like, oh, Erica's streaming. Let's just listen to what she's saying. Okay. I have to hook this up. Duh. Tap. Camera. And away we go. Should I wear a hat? Should I wear a hat? Let's see how I look. So one of the legs of my tripod has gone all funky on me recently. Actually. That's not bad. That my hair is like, it's fairly dry. Mostly dried out. I think I'll leave it. Go hatless. Yeah, that's not bad. Tip this down a little bit. A little bit of that action. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah. Hey there guys, Erica here from Highway 49 RC. Thank you so much to my patrons and channel members for supporting me the way you do. You guys make the videos on this channel possible. So, today we are working on the Javelin build again. Last episode, we got the chassis pretty much all put together, minus one or two parts like the bumper, and minus one or two parts here or there. But for the most part, it's put together. It looks really cool. It's super rigid, which I'm honestly very surprised about how rigid it is. And today, we're going to be working on suspension, A-arms, steering blocks, shocks, all of the above. Oh boy, shocks. I don't like shocks, but you know what, we're going to get right to it. Kind of goofy intro. But, I guess that's okay. Let me listen back to it. See if it's that weird or if I'm just making it up. That's not bad. I kind of hesitated between the, Charlotte's all over the suspension. I kind of hesitated between when I said A-arm shocks and, steering blocks. Made it sound kind of weird. Yeah, let me redo that. Let me fix that. Wait, was I holding it this way or was I holding it the other way? I think I was holding it this way. Yeah, I was. So, today what we're going to be getting up to is suspension. A-arms, steering blocks, and shocks. Ugh, shocks. I don't like shocks, but we're going to jump... But we're going to go ahead and get right into it. Ew, that was also kind of gross. I don't like having a lot of cuts in my openings. I don't mind it when it's like actually in the video, but like I don't like a lot of cuts. Ish. Ish. Let's see, do I want to retake that? You know what? It's fine. That's what editing's for. That was blah, 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 blah. That's what editing is for. Okay, let's get our light back. We have light. Feels odd for some reason. I'm not sure why, but that's alright. That is alright. Okay, let's grab camera. Don't need that right now. I probably should have put you guys on full screen for when I was doing my intro. Sorry about that. Oh well, it's fine. I wish I had like a thing that I could, like a little switch that I could just flip right here, like between face cam and bench cam. I think that's what those things called stream decks are for. Like you can quickly like tap stuff and it will like switch inputs, or I don't know. It does fancy things that I don't know what they do. But it's for streamers. More for like game streamers, I think. I keep wanting to grab this can. There's nothing in it, but it's gonna keep trolling me because I'm gonna leave it there. You are very much in your way. Whoa, that is bright. I'm gonna try and make a note of what my ISO is. Okay. 1000 ISO for book shots. And then how much for this? I'm trying to be more consistent with my shots so that I don't have to color grade so much. I think that looks good. You guys can kind of see through the viewfinder there. Okay, 2500 for build shots. That way I don't have to adjust because the instruction book is too freaking bright. Okay. Turnbuckles. Oh, dude. Okay, I'm gonna have to get some upgraded turnbuckles, like, real fast, because these don't have any way to adjust them. Good afternoon, Emor. I'm just gonna call you Emor. Is that okay? That's what your username looks like. I need wherever the heck my rod ends went. So we're going to be starting off with step 14 here with assembling some turnbuckles. I've got the turnbuckle links right here, I've got my rod ends, and I've got the pivot balls in my parts tray just off screen. What's really nice is they actually give you a diagram of how long the front and rear turnbuckles need to be, which is really nice. Front ones need to be 19 millimeters between the rod ends, and the rears need to be 20.5 millimeters. So that's pretty cool. Oh, it's chrome backward. You're right. Okay. Well, I'm still gonna call you Emor because I can. That's one privilege that streamers get, is that we get to butcher people's usernames. And I'm just going to go ahead and build these because they don't need to be on camera. And I found a hack. Instead of turning my camera on and off to keep it from overheating, I can just go into the like the recorded clips, and it shuts off the sensor so it doesn't overheat. Little hack that I found out. Very handy. Cause like I don't mind leaving the camera on, because I mean my battery lasts for freaking ever. But it overheats when it's on 4K, which is what I film in nowadays, which I feel very, very special to be able to do. And it's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be massive files and just overall giant pain in the patookus. But it's actually not that bad. I mean, the files are big, but not unmanageable. And it doesn't bog down my editing software. In fact, my editing software has been running better, knock on wood, where's some wood, has been running better with the 4K footage than it ever has with the 1080. which is wild. I don't know why why it is that way, or why that is, but it is, and I'm not complaining. Not at all. The rest of people they see and call me emo, which I am not. Okay. Why do these not have flippin' flats on them? This is stupid. This is stupid. Absolutely redonkulous. Cause now I gotta hold them with pliers and scrape them all up. If I had shock shaft pliers, that'd be great, but I don't have shock shaft pliers. I've been using my Gerber Crucial forever as shock shaft pliers. And works pretty well. I actually found this knife open on a playground, which was pretty wild. And I mean, that was probably, I don't know how many years ago now. A lot of years ago. But I've had it ever since, and it has served me very well. Gerber knives are very nice knives. I have another one. It's the Gerber Diesel, but it's not as good. It's a multi-tool. I guess this is a multi-tool, but it's I don't know, it's just way better than my Gerber Diesel. Like, the Gerber Diesel, where is it? I actually have it right here, I'll show you. It's a nice knife. I've used it a lot, and I take it with me when I go places. But, it's got, like, to get the pliers out, you slide it. It's got these little squeeze locks, which is actually pretty neat. I do like that. Because you can kind of just, like, you know, quick action deploy pliers. You can't bring them back in with one hand, but you can get the pliers out with one hand. The thing I don't like is the pliers are wibbly wobbly. Like, come on, that's just garbage. That's just garbage. The stuff in it is fine. I don't have a problem with any of that. Like, it's even got little scissors and stuff. Like, all that's great. And actually, the locking and unlocking mechanism for the tools is on the outside here. It's a slide, a plastic spring-loaded slide. And, that's very nice. I just don't like the pliers. The way that they are so loose. And I guess that's part of the deal with the sliding mechanism, but I feel like it could be so much better, you know? So, anyway, that's my only gripe about the Gerber Diesel, is the shoddy pliers. Compared to the Gerber Crucial, which is this one, the pliers on this are superb. Like, these are almost better than my Knipex. I should say I almost prefer the Gerber Crucial pliers over the Knipex. Which is really saying something, because, like, Knipex makes great pliers. But they're very, I mean, they make specialty pliers, but they're pretty, like, I mean, it's a pair of pliers, you know? It's just Ooga Booga Caveman nonsense, you know? I guess just the shape of the handle for the Crucial isn't as nice. I mean, you gotta hold it the right way, I guess, for it to be comfortable. But you know, it's whatever. Oh, I also got 2 more tools, or 4 more tools to add to my RC bench collection of tools. I'll show you in a minute. I was at Ace Hardware getting a 1/2-inch MPT pipe plug, and I ended up with some picks, like dentist picks. I have some at work that I use for stuff, like getting hoses off, O-rings, stuff like that, clips, you know, weird little bits of nonsense. Skunk, yes, build is going smooth so far. This is what we've got. We've got the chassis all put together for the most part. Today we're working on suspension. So yeah. I am filming as I'm going. And if you guys want a shout out in the official video, go ahead and drop a super chat. Yep, that looks about right. Let's do some more. Yeah, Skunk, honestly, it's got a lot of metal. Metal gears, ton of metal for the chassis, metal, aluminum shock bodies, metal steering knuckles. Yeah, it's pretty decked out. It is pretty decked out. I'm just working on building up some turnbuckles right now. Oh, the picks. Yeah, I'll show you guys those real quick. Hang on a sec. Let me get this turnbuckle built. And then I shall show you. Compared to the book, that needs to be screwed in a little bit more. Gorgeous. Picks, yes. Mine at work are Gear Wrench brand, and they have rubberized handles and everything, so they're a little fancier than these, and they're titanium. But check it out. Got nice little aluminum handles. Little different types of ends for, you know, all your picking needs. You can, you know, stab your hand. I'm sure, I guarantee you one of these is going into my hand at some point on accident. I've had that happen at work and it sucks. Because picks are just, they're just gnarly. You gotta be so careful when you're using them. But they're very handy. They are very handy. Especially for doing stuff with O-rings. Like if you have O-rings in a groove, picks are your best friend. Absolutely. Which I do actually encounter a fair amount of at work. something I want to do with the channel is purge out some of my old videos. Like some of the ones I made, like, what hey early on. I'm gonna keep all the RC ones, but like I had some like other miscellaneous videos. I'm thinking of weeding some of those out. I'm not sure, but I need to go through all my old videos and check for like privacy concerns, because I wasn't as diligent about that back then as I am now. So I need to go through and watch like all 450 of my videos to make sure that there aren't any issues. I already found one today. I was like, oh, what about this video? Just because, like, certain videos I remember, like, I took certain shots that could have exposed, you know, certain things. And I found something today that I was able to fix in YouTube Studio, so that was great. That's actually why the Jeep series got taken down, because I had so many boxes in it with my address on it, and I didn't really even pay attention to that, which is very poor planning on my part. So I was just like, oh, herga durga, let's throw a camera around and show everything. But in the remastered series, I've covered all that up. It was hard. It took a very long time, but I did it. So yeah, stuff like that. Skunk brushed or brushless, I'm gonna be going brushed, because I'm crazy brush girl. So I think I'm gonna start going through my videos after work during the weeks, because I tend to get home from work and I'm just like, I don't want to do anything, but I also want to be productive because I have like 14 hours until I have to go back to work, you know? So I'm like, oh, I want to be productive and use my time wisely. That would be a great use of my time. Go through and check all my videos. Like, some of them I don't have to, like the running videos, I don't need to check those, obviously, because I'm just driving the car. There's nothing in there. Certain ones with certain locations I might check, but for the most part, it's like the build videos where I might have boxes with shipping information on it that, like, I need to cover up, or stuff that I've covered up with blue tape, but you can still see the address through the tape, which is the issue that I had today with one video. I was like, oh my goodness, you absolute nincompoop. So yeah, that is something I'm very paranoid about now. Okay. I'm gonna do a little show how to put the balls in. To 2,500? Is that what I was doing? I think so. My hands are a little overexposed. Yeah, okay, let's go 2,000. 2,000 ISO. I've got one of my turnbuckles partially assembled here, and I'm just going to put the pivot balls in the rod ends using a pair of pliers. Just like so. And with the magic of video editing, I have 3 more. Got these guys for the rear, and these 2 for the front. Gotta make sure the front ones are... Gotta make sure the rod ends on the front ones are 90 degrees off of each other, and the rear ones are in line with each other, if that makes sense. Hopefully you can see the difference. And we got 4 more for my steering links, which are for later. The entire splash build and rocket wrestler build. Awesome work and ingenuity watching you run the machine shop. Amazing. Thank you, Emor. That's awesome. Thanks for watching my nonsense, and I'm glad that you enjoyed it. That means a lot to me. That's cool that your dad was a machinist as well. I really want to get another lens for this camera. I just don't want to spend $1,600 on another lens. I mean, it's not like I would use it that much, but I want it. I want a new lens for this camera. Bag D, that's what I need. Then next up, we need bag D. Looks like we're going to be working on the shock towers, and the shock towers tie in with the turnbuckle mounts, it appears. So let's get going on that. The other thing I want to mention is that the channel has absolutely exploded in the last month. Like, I've gotten over 300 new subscribers in the last month. Freaking ridiculous. And the video where I burned my hand has like over 6,000 views, which is absolutely unheard of for my channel. I don't know how to keep up those numbers. I guess I should look at what the video is that's getting all the attention and figure out why it's getting all the attention. I mean, obviously I burned myself, so that's why I was getting the attention, which I'm not gonna go around burning myself every other week to get attention. That's dumb. But paying attention to the things that get a lot of views and what those things have in common is very important as a YouTuber. Did my phone beep? Nope. I'm imagining things. Next, 12 millimeters. What's that supposed to mean? I don't know. Parts, more parts. Holy moly. I think I need another tray, because I don't know what bag that was, but I need another tray. Straight up. Good thing I have one. Yeah, the burn video definitely, I think, caused that big influx of views, which is, like, it's great that that video brought people in and made them subscribe. But yeah, that's not the kind of content that I want to be recreating on a regular basis. Obviously. But it's finding the stuff that people, like, it's setting things up so that people will click on it, you know? Where they'll be like, ooh, I want to watch that, because I want to see, like, what went wrong, you know? Yeah, Skonk, absolutely. That's something that I'm trying to do better at, is not burn myself out, which I should probably take a chill pill, here in a week or so. Maybe after the oil pump and Javelin build are done, I think I'm going to take a chill pill. Which, both of those things should be done next weekend, and then that's like 4 weeks worth of videos backed up, so that's great. Okay! Let's see here. 3 by 18, I'm guessing that's these guys. It's like I need the book right in front of me, but I don't want the book on camera because it overexposes everything. It's like I need the booklet over here. Handyman Haynes. Howdy, howdy. Thanks. Thanks, man. Yeah, this thing's gonna be freaking sweet. Absolutely. It's a very, very cool build so far. Oh, you know what? Huh. Oh, wait, no, my mic's right there. I don't know. I'll put it over here. There we go. That works. So this wants to go front or back. Nope, not this piece, this piece. Let's go this way. That was some lock nuts. Okay. I got it. I got it. I got it. Yeah, I figured a lot of people showed up from that burn video. I wish this was lower. I got a bit more of a frontward view, but that's alright. And then, okay, hang on, what screws go through there? Need 2 of these. Those are, goes through there. Oh, same thing, M18s. With non-nylon lock nuts. Okay. I think I'm ready. Here's our front shock tower. That is going to get a bolt that goes through the turnbuckle mount, like that. Put our turnbuckle in with it. Put a nylon lock nut on the back side. And then it wants another screw going the opposite way, this direction, with a non-lock nut on there. And this is going to be the upper mounting point for our shock. And around, do the same thing on the other side. Glad I grabbed the correct turnbuckle. I had to do that very fast. See, if I was building this alone, or like by myself, I'd be done in a day. But doing it this way, like, allows me to kind of drag it out and enjoy it a little bit more. Ooh, RC Nissan from Sweden. Howdy. I am building a Kyosho Javelin. It is a chain-driven, four-wheel drive buggy that was re-released recently. The original is from the 80s, but they re-released it in the 2010s, I think. And so I got one, and that's what I'm building. Episode 1, the build video episode 1, is up on my channel if you want to go check it out. 2017 skunk? Okay. That was like 8 years ago. Oh my god. 2017 was 8 years ago? Dude. Nuh-uh. Yeah, Handyman Haze, exactly. You guys get to tune in and watch the build. And the filming process, too. You know what? They literally give me a little wrench in the kit to hold the nuts. And here I am, being all hokey using a pair of pliers. Gosh dang it. What is wrong with me? It's just how I do it. It's just how I'm used to doing things. Pliers are for lock nuts. I felt like I was about to say pliers are for losers, but that's definitely not the case. I am a sucker for pliers. You guys should see how many pairs of pliers I have at work. I mean, I'm talking probably 3 dozen pairs of pliers. I can probably count them all in my head. I'm not going to. Yeah, Handyman Haze. You want me to rattle off the specs on my main camera? Well, I'll do it anyway. It's a Canon R8 with a Shinobi screen on it. I'm using, I don't know what brand are these lapels. Cinco lapel mics with a small rig, 100 watt-hour battery, I believe this is. It's got a small rig V-mount battery plate. It's got a small rig cage on it. My head on my tripod is Avella, and my tripod itself is ProMaster. RC and more! Oh yeah! RC and more in the house! Thank you so much! For work, I'm a mechanic. So I get to fix people's car problems. Yay. And of course, we get to do the same thing on the other side here. And of course, we get to do the same thing on the other side here. Wait, is that even the other side that I'm showing? I don't think it is. Wait, hang on. That'd be funny if it wasn't the other side. Huh! Okay, let's actually show the other side. And of course, we do the same thing on the other side. And of course, we do the same thing on the other side. Yeah, good enough. Good enough. That's what editing's for. That's what editing's for. Those are gonna be these guys. Let's see here. Those, and those. I'm gonna just do it and then explain it on camera. That's what I'm going to do. Because some of this stuff I don't need to be explaining that screws go in holes constantly, because that would just be very boring and be like, oh, this screw goes in this hole, and that screw goes in this hole. And then nobody sticks around and watches because I'm telling you where every single stupid screw goes. Which I'm not about. We're here for the build. We're here to see the cool parts and the cool stuff. Turnbuckles, go. This side. This. In the lower hole. With a lock nut. No, come back here. Come back here, little booger. Sure, how long we've been going for? Oh, just an hour so far. Not bad, not bad. This is the rear shock tower. We've got the same setup with the screws and non-lock nuts here for the upper shock mount. And then for mounting the turnbuckle, it's gonna go... And then for mounting the turnbuckle, it wants it in the lower hole there. There's an upper hole for adjustment purposes. There's an upper hole... Then for mounting the turnbuckle, it wants it in the lower hole. There's a second upper hole for adjustment purposes and for pretending to be a real racer purposes, of course. Lock nut on the back, and then this. And then this gets to go right, well, okay. Hang on, I need to tighten that screw. Oh, I used the wrong screw. Wait, did I? I did. Dee. Why isn't it fitting? I used the wrong screw. Much better. Let's see, is that even right? So wrapped up in the camera that I don't even know if I'm putting this together right. Yeah. This guy then is going to mount up to the rear transmission case, if I can get it finagled in there like I just had it. How did I get you in there? I literally just had it in there. There we go. This guy gets mounted up to the rear transmission case with a couple screws there and there. That'll make a funny little clip. Torch Wielding Traveler, holy crap! Thank you so much, dude. Thanks so much for tuning in. Alright, we gotta give RC and More and Torch Wielding Traveler shoutouts in today's video. Where should I write this down? And all right, cool. Got 2 people to shout out today. Like I mentioned before, if you want a shout out in the official build video, toss out a super chat. That would be greatly appreciated. Okay. Get this guy screwed on. Aha! Ball driver! Ball end driver! Yeah! Sorry, I'm noisy. That's the tool for the job. See, this is the tool for this job. Right here. This is absolutely the tool for this job. Guys, I want to thank y'all for the incredible support this last month. You guys have been absolutely killing it. We've gotten over 300 new subscribers in the last month. Can you guys believe that? That means we've gone from 4.2K to 4.5K in a month. I do have a Patreon account, Emor. I do indeed. I don't post anything on Patreon because I just don't have time. Like, I don't have enough hours in the day to make dedicated content for Patreon, or to, I mean, I could probably try and implement it, but like, I have a hard enough time like finding ways to implement shorts, which honestly I could probably do a better job of. Like, think about it a little bit more as I'm doing stuff. But, yeah. For sure, Handyman Haynes. Yeah, YouTube is a lot of work. It's definitely not easy. It takes a lot of work and a lot of dedication. This open. I'm gonna accidentally call these control arms and not A arms. Next up, we get to play with A arms and hinge pins. Next up, we get to play with the A arms and hinge pin. Next up, we get to play with the A arms and hinge pins, which I have the A arms just here. These two are the front ones, and these two are the rears. Cut these out of their package. Are there different length hinge pins? Oh no, there are different length hinge pins. I thought about doing a channel for a year, but never made the leap. Yeah, it's definitely, you definitely gotta be committed. I've been doing this for 9 years, which is pretty crazy. And honestly, I guess I would have thought that I would have gotten a few more subs than this in 9 years, but you know what? That's okay. I haven't been posting all of the time. I've taken 6-month breaks in there pretty frequently, so that obviously stunts the growth. But that's fine, because you know what? That's taking care of yourself. And that is important. Oh, okay, Emor. Sounds great. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Alright, I'll give you a shout out as well. Emor. E-M-O-R-H. $37? $37. Gaudy RC. Heck yeah. Thank you so much for subbing. I appreciate it. Always good to have new people around. I've been on YouTube for 9 years, and I have over 450, or we'll say over 400 videos. So there is a lot in there for you to go binge watch. Not anymore, I'm going to. I appreciate it. That means a lot. Unless you specifically don't want me to. If you specifically don't want me to, let me know. Because I have no problem if that is the case. Memory Dragon, what's up? Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. We are building a Kyosho Javelin today. Or, we're working on it. We're working on building a Kyosho Javelin. And today we are doing all the suspension stuff, which I don't know if I'm going to have time for all of it today. Just because, I got places to be after this. Marty's P&W? Yeah, it's been quite a while. A 1,000 videos? Holy moly, dude. That's crazy. Yeah, cheers, Gotti. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, my Patreon is the same as my channel name, Emor. Okay, I'm gonna give you a shout out because I appreciate you. Okay, front arm. Oh, I need to trim this off. Yeah, at the rate I'm going with the amount of yammering I'm doing, I don't think we're getting through this today. So you guys might get another live stream tomorrow. You guys might get another live stream tomorrow. Okay, 54 by 60. Short ones go in the front. Okay. And they go angled back. Right? Like this. Wait, which way does it go? Is there a left and a right on here somewhere? This way? No. Is it this way? Or this way? Aha, it's this way. But like this. Right? Yeah. Oh boy. Don't care about that. Also, Emor, my Patreon should be in the description of this live stream as well, if you can't find it. Okay, we decided we need the shorter ones. Yep. I'm gonna prepare my set screw. What's the rear one? Okay. So there are two lengths of hinge pins. Okay, let's actually show the two lengths. So there are two lengths of hinge pins. We're going to start with the front. The front uses the short ones. I've got my front A-arm here. And we're going to stick our hinge pin all the way through. Like so. Now there's a flat on these hinge pins, and that is for a set screw that is going to hold it in. So I've made sure to align that flat when I install this hinge pin, and we're gonna sink a set screw in there to hold it in place. now we have a nice and functional A-arm. It's the exact same process for all 4 corners, however the rear arms use the longer hinge pins. It's the same process for the 3 other corners of the car, but it's the same process for the other 3 corners of the car. The only difference is that the rear uses the longer hinge pins. First to the mud. Memory Dragon, I sure hope that people will continue to learn from my videos years in the future. That would touch my heart. Okay, sounds good, Emor. I'm still gonna shout you out because this video isn't gonna come out until next month, probably, so. Because, let's see, I got next week, week after. Yeah, this video is not going to come out till next month, so I will shout you out. Did I even put the A-arm on the right way? Yeah, I did. Okay. Like I said, so wrapped up in filming that I don't even know if I'm putting the damn car together right. Trying to line that. Oh, no. That's no good. Go. Give me a set screw. Give me a set screw. You get a set screw. And you get a set screw. And you get a set screw. Yeah! Awesome sauce. That looks great. Do the rears. Oh, I'm tired of sitting on my foot. Which way do the rears go? Put all the holes facing forward. Which means it goes this way. Hang on, it could go either way. Which way is it supposed to go? Is there a way? Do I know the way? It doesn't matter. I guess. Okay. Well, if it doesn't matter, I'll figure that out later. Okay, I'm actually going to call you Chrome 37 because that is easier to say than Emor, if you don't mind. Where's your hole? Get in your hole. There. Chrome 37. People's usernames are always interesting to know where they came from, what they mean. Okay. This guy goes in like this. Align that flat for the set screw. And in we go. Alright, come on. Get in your hole. Where's your hole? Perfect. That is because I watched Strong Body more than anyone alive, I think. I am unaware of that movie, unfortunately. People always get so mad when I say I haven't seen a movie. This can keeps trolling me. Oh boy. Oh my god. This is going to be complicated. Yikes. Use standard screw? Well, it's a metric screw, my dudes. That is not a standard screw. Well, yeah, duh. Okay, time to flush with the nut. Right. Okay. Okay, right on, Chrome. Okay, let's zoom this baby out. And 2000. Ta-da! We now have 4 lovely A-arms on our chassis. Let's take a look at the next step. Oh man, this is gonna be a wild one. This is the steering knuckle and C-hub assembly along with the stub shaft and bearings. I'm gonna build one side of this and then I will come back and show you guys how to build it. And then I'll come back and show you guys how to build the other one. I'm gonna build one side off camera and then I'll come back and show you guys how to build the other side. Okay. This, I actually need the instructions right in front of me. So, we need more fancy aluminum parts. Yes. These guys, I think, are cast aluminum. It's pretty wild. Not many other brands use cast aluminum parts. Most of them are billet machined. The only other brand that I can think of that uses cast parts is RC 4-wheel drive. Yeah, they're cast. Okay, now we get to try and open the damn blister packing. There we go. Such a pain in the butt. Actually, oh, okay, good. It's labeled with left and right. That is, great news. Fantastic. Okay. And I need my steering block. Okay, that's gonna be plastic. Here. What are those? Oh, those are those. Okay, well the front doesn't have those, so that's good. One less thing to worry about. The rear has these funky oval, oh, I was like, where's the other C-hub? Oh, it was in the back. Has these funky oval, like, inserts for, camber. Kinda odd. Let's build up. Let's build up the right side and make it hard on myself. So that way I can just look at the diagram when I go to build the one on camera. So, right side. This is left. Don't need that. Don't need you right now. Gotta be careful with that, I guess. Okay, so we're gonna start with some bearings. Wow, those are really pretty bores, and those bearings fit gorgeously. Holy crap. That, we're gonna put our stub shaft in there. Oh, that is smooth as butter. And then we're gonna grab oh, interesting. There's no the direction. Yeah, okay, that's weird. There's no hex pin. It's a screw pin instead of a normal whatchamajigger pin and set screw. It's a screw pin. Okay, that's nice and easy. Nice and tight, not much play, spins smooth. Heck yeah. Okay, and then we're gonna put the ball in the arm with the right label going up. Yep, that looks about right. Yep. Okay. Are there different lengths of these? No, there's not. They're so funny about, like, I don't know how to explain it. The way that they do their ball studs. Like, they leave some of it outside of the threads of the knuckle. Chrome, this is the re-release kit. So it's got a bunch of aluminum parts. I don't know if it's got more aluminum parts than the original. I couldn't tell you that. But, yeah. Okay, so that's a great place to start with that assembly. Next, we're gonna add another ball stud. Here? What the hell is that for? Oh, For the, yeah, okay. They want it sticking out of the back 1/2 millimeter. Okay, guys, whatever. Sure, we'll call that 1/2 millimeter. And then oh, what are these for? I don't know what these are for. Oh, for the shocks? Ew, maybe those are for the shocks. Okay. Great, so now we got this. And we put 2 of these bushings in here. And then we put this guy in between said bushings. I need my Loctite cap. Loctite cap, where's my little... We do. Come here, Loctite. Urgh. It's always a challenge not to knock stuff over in here. A little bit of that. Good stuff. Blueberry juice. So now this is the dangerous part. Is getting your screws stuck in your flippin' knuckle bushings. And don't we all know about that from the Golanda video? Yes, or from the Golanda knuckle bushing fabrication video. Making sure that there's just enough on the threads and that there's not excess. I do not want to deal with stuck knuckle bushings. No, thank you. Yeah, not bad. Okay, did I even put this together right? Right is there, right is up. I think so. Okay. I think I can do this. Oh, brother. Okay. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Get ready for the filming, for the camera. Do it for the camera. Do it for the camera. Alright, here are our parts. I'm going to start with the aluminum knuckle and put my bearings in said knuckle. And then I'm going to take my stub shaft and... Is that zoomed in? Yeah. And then I'm going to take my... And then I'm going to take my stub shaft, put it in, like so. And I'm going to grab my hex, which the side with the little shouldery thing needs to go towards the bearings. And then we're going to grab a screw pin, and that is going to hold our hex on. Just like so. Now we're going to grab a ball stud, and with the L or the R facing upward, we're going to put the ball stud in the top, and we're going to put a lock nut on the bottom that and we're only going to tighten the ball stud. Hang on. No. And we're only going to tighten the ball stud until the base of the screw comes flush with the bottom of the nut. Just like that. So now our knuckle assembly is complete. We can move on to the C-hub. We're going to grab another ball screw, and that guy is going to go right here. And it doesn't want the tip of the screw protruding past that inside edge. So just like that should be perfect. Now the fun part. We're gonna put our knuckle, now the fun part. We're gonna put our knuckle bushings in the C-hub. We got two of them, one for the top and the bottom. Okay. I'm gonna take my knuckle assembly that we just finished and put it so that the L on it right there is on top, and the arm of the knuckle is opposite of this ball stud. That is extremely convoluted. I'll show you the left and the right when I'm done. But that goes right there, just like that. There you go. So we've got the left symbol on the top, got the left symbol on the knuckle facing up. And now we can grab a couple little button head screws that will need some Loctite, and we can go ahead and thread those in. One on top, one on bottom, just like that. And behold, we have the left hand steering knuckle and C-hub assembly. If you're building along, here's a good view of the left hand side, and here is a comparable view of the right hand side. Nicely done. Nicely done. Okay, now. Oh, great, there's E-clips involved, so that's gonna be great. Oh, why is there gotta be E-clips? Wow. Left side. We're now going to take our steering knuckle and C-hub assembly, slide it into the control arm or A-arm, put our pin in there, which is going to get a C-clip on the back side. I'll do that in a moment. And then we're going to grab the dog bone shaft here, stick that in the out drive, and get that into the stub shaft cup. Oh, this is hard to see. Just like that, as you can see, I've got the dog bone shaft in the cup there and in the cup up here. And then with that in place, I can grab a screw, stick it through our, what the fuck is this called? Now we can stick our screw through the turnbuckle and thread that screw into the top of the knuckle. Don't know how far it wants it in there. We're just going to tighten it all the way down. And ta-da! We've got a working suspension and steering setup on one corner. We've got the drive line out to the wheel. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. Black is a little black. Maybe I should have been running 2500 ISO. Oh well. That's what color grading's for. Yes, Jesus clips. E-clips, they're the worst. I mean, oh boy, my camera is getting toasty. I mean, can't even pick the damn things up. Yes! Success! Got the E-clip on. Oh, I need to Loctite the left side of these. Yeah, that's right. I forgot me Loctite. This one out. It's Loctite. Okay, other side. Pin in through there, wiggle wiggle, ta-da, E-clip. They should be called F-clips, because when they go flying across the room, you see, fuck. No, come on, be good. Oh, did I get it? Yay! It does want grease on the dog bones, but I'm not going to put any there because that's just going to attract dirt and crap. I'd rather run them dry. Is that a good idea? I don't know. But I've never put grease on a dog bone shaft before, so I'm not going to. If they had boots to cover them, sure, maybe I would. There we go, same thing is done on the other side, and I've got my E-clips in without losing them. Thank goodness. Can't tell, it's a little dark. Man, it's alright, color grading. That's what color grading's for. Get that in your head, dummy. Okay. Bag E, step 19, we got to build up some of these guys. So, bag E, looks like we're doing some steering links, and these ones don't get balls in the rod ends because they go on ball studs on the knuckle and on the bell crank. And the bell crank. It's hard to remember all the freaking parts of an RC car. Oh no, my stream is... Well, it's not bad. It's gone into the red. But it's not terrible yet. That's annoying. I don't know why it's doing that. You know what? Maybe it's because I'm doing it on Saturdays. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe there's something about Saturday that my internet doesn't like me. Is the stream getting laggy for you guys at all? It looks like it might be a little bit. Oh, okay, there we go. It's back. It was just being a little silly goofy. Never mind. Crisis averted. Thank you so much, internet. I won't be saying that in 20 minutes when it freaking dies on me again. How far in? Pretty far in. Sure, let's try there. It did for a quick second. Okay, cool, Chrome. Thank you. I mean, that's not good, but, like, thanks for letting me know. If it does get real bad, let me know. There's not much I can do, because it's my internet. But, I can at least excessively apologize for it. Yeah, looks good. 34 millimeters. 34 millimeters. Yep, that looks like 34 millimeters. Metric system is so much better. Like, it's just better. Woohoo! Alright, this is looking great. That is a 50? Yeah, we got time. Got time. We'll get the rear done, hopefully quicker than the front. There's only one piece. No steering links. I'll move on to shocks, get those done, and I think we'll be pretty good. Yeah, there it goes, being funky again. My dad got a new modem, I think, that he's gonna put in, because I guess he's been having issues with it too. So, just gonna use a ruler. Oh, great. Looks like we might have a dead stream again, guys. I'm sorry. Come on, work for me. I hope I don't have to finish this tomorrow. Steering links are on, and we're looking pretty sweet, guys. That is awesome. Check that out. Let me zoom out a little bit. Steering links are on, and check that out. We've got a fully working steering linkage system. That's pretty sweet. All right, let's move on to the rear caster blocks. Oh, is it Marty? Alright. Yeah, it must be West Coast thing then. Depending on how long it holds up for, I might just finish this video off stream. Because it's just building shocks. You're not missing much, aside from just hanging out with me. I mean, we're still putting out like 3,000 megabits per second. That's not bad. Ideally it's like 6, but okay, rear caster block. I don't know if that's what they're supposed to be called. They call it a hub carrier in the manual, but okay, this here looks pretty easy. I need multiple ones. Okay. He's labeled. Yes, they are. And that should be pretty good. Getting bad. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, guys. There's nothing I can really do about it. But thank you so much for tuning in. If the stream does die, thank you so much to everybody that tuned in. I appreciate every single one of you. And shout outs to RC and More, Chrome 37, and Torch Wielding Traveler. Hopefully that gets through. If not, it'll be in the video. Ball screw. Ah, that's not it. This is the step for our rear hub carrier, or caster block as I like to call it. Pretty straightforward. Got my parts here. I'm going to start with the stub shaft, put a bearing on there, stick the bearing in the caster block or hub carrier, get that pressed in, press another bearing onto the outside of the carrier, and then grab a hex again with the little, then I'm going to grab a hex again with the little lip side facing towards the carrier. Line that up with a hole, grab a screw pin, drop that in there. Give that a quick snug down. And then it wants, let's see. And then it wants a ball stud here on this side. And it also wants a ball stud on this side, and it said to leave it at, This ball stud needs to be left unscrewed just slightly, I think for rod end articulation purposes. And there we go. There's our rear caster block put together. And now it's getting bad. Now to install our rear caster block, we're gonna put a pin. Now to install our rear caster block, I'm gonna run a hinge pin